Now, Central Illinois' most accurate forecast with meteorologist Seth Bohnhoff.
Well, to no one's surprise, it's another windy day outside, and it's also a cloudy one, too. We kind of had sunshine outside this time yesterday. Not the case today, though, but it's also a lot warmer right now than what it was on your Thursday. As we look on at our satellite radar picture, you'll notice plenty of cloud cover overhead, maybe a couple of showers here and there, but rain chances still really haven't gotten going here just yet. Let's talk about those temps, though. We're still comfortably into the 70s, 77 in Champaign, 74 in Effingham, 76 in Springfield. There's a little bit of a mugginess to the air, too. Those dew points into the 60s, maybe even close to the mid-60s in a few spots. Kind of just gives a little bit of a summer-like feel to things. We've had much muggier days, of course, in the summer before, but just kind of getting those vibes from the way it feels out there so far this afternoon. Tonight, though, all that warm and moist air is going to be put to use because we're going to see a pretty good chance for showers and storms, some of which could be severe. Here's a look at your Storm Prediction Center outlook through the night tonight. Everyone included it in that slight risk. That's level 2 out of 5 risk, according to the Storm Prediction Center. But I don't think everybody's going to see those severe storms. In fact, I think only a few people are actually going to end up with it. But the big question is where are those storms going to end up? That's why everyone's enclosed in that area right now, because storm coverage actually is going to be pretty scattered in nature. But if you do happen to be one of those unlucky places that get hit by one of these storms, you could see golf ball size hail, maybe 60 to 70 mile-an-hour wind gusts. There is a tornado threat. It is very low, though. We're kind of keeping it at the bottom of the scale compared to everything else. It can even be a little bit of a flooding risk along with some more rain that is likely to come here this weekend. You may have seen this graphic earlier in the show. I did give it an adjustment. It's hard to tell where exactly those strongest storms are absolutely going to be, so I'm giving everybody a chance at that golf ball size hail. But just because you're in a orange highlight does not mean you are going to see it. Can't stress that enough. These storms are going to be very scattered in nature, and if there's going to be very scattered storms, you can probably bet that there's going to be very isolated tornadoes too, and that's kind of what we're rolling with right now. That 3 out of 10 risk is present. We might have 1, maybe 2 in the area, but again, that risk is a lot lower on the scale compared to other things that we could see with those storms tonight. Here's Future Track. It keeps things pretty quiet until about sunset time, so you're talking maybe 8 or 9 p.m. Then you start to see a few of these storms off to our northwest, kind of those more isolated storms, maybe bringing some bigger hail within some of those. I think action picks up later on in the night as we get some of these kind of more widespread clusters of storms that could pack maybe a windier punch with them as well, along with that large hail. Then the deeper in the night we go, I think there's going to be some of these elevated storms. There's going to be severe potential with those as well, but I don't think those are going to be quite as intense as the stuff we'll see earlier in the night. But with all this timing, you notice things happening at midnight, 3 a.m. Make sure you've got a way to get your weather alerts. Our weather call is a great source, as well as the WCI3 weather app. And we're going to roll over into rain into most of your Saturday. But then as we get on into our Sunday here, we're actually going to see another chance for some severe weather. And yes, that is Easter Sunday. Right now, looking at the Storm Prediction Center outlook risk for Sunday, things are kind of starting to change. It was just a slight risk to our southwest yesterday. They've introduced a slight risk in our area today. I still think this has a chance to overall shift to the east. I don't think we're completely safe from being away from that enhanced risk just yet. We'll have to see how forecasts kind of evolve here over the next few days. But I think that potential's there. And I think the reason the potential's there, look at one of these future tracks. We've kind of got these morning storms sweeping through, but if we recover the atmosphere, we could see a pretty hefty line start to move on through. So that's what we're seeing right now. Still lots of details to be kind of figured out there with your Easter Sunday setup. But one thing is for sure, tonight we will see a chance for severe storms. And I think there's going to be a few places that end up with some pretty noisy storms. And again, golf ball size hail, definitely nothing to play around with. So lots to keep in mind here over the next several days. The good thing is there's going to be lots of quiet time in between where it's just raining. But tonight and then late on Easter Sunday, definitely periods of time to watch out for some of those strong storms.
Definitely be weather aware. Have all the apps. Have the WCI3 weather app, the
weather call, the weather radio if you need it. So anything to kind of get you through that. All right.